This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Well, it's GenCon time again. And everybody has their top 10 list. Well, I'm not going to give you a top 10. I'm just going to go over a couple games that I think are going to be good there. This is a weird year for GenCon. With everything that has happened and has gone on, there's not a lot of stuff coming out. There's been times when the list was close to, 1,500 games back in the heyday or the big years of GenCon. But nowadays, it's mostly demos of things that might be. So, when you go down the BGG list, there's about 570 games as of this taping. That's plenty. But there's plenty to do at GenCon, and I'll be talking about that in another video. My things that I love and hate about GenCon. Now, I'm not going, and I haven't gone in a couple of years. But I always try to take a look to see what's coming and what debuts at GenCon, because GenCon kind of is the big moment for everybody. And even though, some of these games have released already, they are going to be showcased there. And I really think that you should check a lot of them out. Vantage from Stonemaier Games. If you haven't got a copy, hopefully you can check out Vantage at the convention, get a demo of it, and really check this masterpiece out. This is a great game. And, I've only got a couple of games on here, believe it or not, that I really think hit home. And Vantage, even though it came out a few weeks ago, I've got to say, this thing is special. And Stonemaier just gets it right. Another game that I think I'm almost 100% positive is going to be available at a GenCon is they seem to time it right. They always seem to get it right. And that's the boys from Chip Theory Games and Hoth. Really just an unbelievable game. It's one of the few games that has not been produced by the boys there. This is Manny Tremblay, I think it is, who did the art and some of the designs for this. This is just really something different and a great fun game. As a matter of fact, I got it somewhere here, and I would show it to you. But it's something that's really special. Battle of Hoth. Okay, it's Memoir 44. Star Wars. Now, if you're not a big Star Wars guy, this isn't really going to hit home for you. Okay? And I'm not a big Star Wars guy. But is this game good enough to replace Memoir 44? Some people are tired of World War II stuff. And a fresh look at the Memoir system, which, let's face it, it's been done a million times with Red Alert and Ancients, Command and Colors and stuff like that. And Memoir, Richard Borg's system has always worked good in Civil War. It's done in American Revolution. I really can't think. Oh, Fantasy. We can't forget that. As a matter of fact, I have it here somewhere. Battlelore. But Battle of Hoth takes a different turn. One of the better battles of Star Wars, that opening scene of Empire Strikes Back really hits home and really sets the tone. And that battle is legendary. Now to take that and bring it into Memoir 44, I think that's something pretty special. The people over at Monster Fight Club, they were going to have Borderlands there, which came out last year. Well, actually more than that, which is a great game. But the new game that recently came out, which is the Cyberpunk version, they really do it right. Monster Fight Club is a fantastic company that not only does scenery, they put together games with their system that are just absolutely fantastic. Now, if you didn't like the Cool Mini or Not version of Cyberpunk, which was okay in my book, this is more of a two-player skirmish that is just really, really, really great. I mean, to put it plainly, check out my review that you should see soon. But go over to their table and take a look at it, and I believe it'll be available there as well. And you'll be able to pick it up and definitely check it out. The other thing is a lot of the sleepers that you can find at GenCon, which will be through independents or indie games that are around. Make sure that you really go through the convention really well. That is where you're going to go. In a year that I really think is kind of down for Gen Con due to basically the climate of things, I think that, you know, these few games really stand out instead of give me a bunch of horse shit about, my top 10. I couldn't even find 10 that I thought were interesting enough for you to go check out. But these here have interested me, which basically, but I always like going there and looking for the independent stuff, small card games. Gladiator was always an independent game that I always thought was interesting. Go check out the stuff that you don't hear about. And some of the smaller indie people who have their game available that there's a lot of gems out there. Just don't go with the big names. And enjoy yourself, be safe, and I hope you don't catch con crud, which is the worst. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Have a great Gen Con.